Be in the garden, be in nature. I trust you're well. I certainly am. My head in the hedge. How are you doing? Because I am very well. This hedge is just taking up too much space, so my job today is to trim this back. I have got some hedge trimmers, battery operated, and I'm going to get this hedge looking a little bit more respectable. This is the comfrey, which I've allowed to grow in the path, but it really has overtaken this space here. So I'm just reclaiming this path, although I will allow the comfrey to be at the edge here. Here's the laurel hedge that's being trimmed back. And I'm just opening up this pathway again. So I am removing some of the comfrey. All plants are welcome in my garden. However, at times I need to reclaim some spaces. And whilst I really love the comfrey, I have it in so many places, it's really just becoming a little too much in this path area. So I'm going to reopen this path area and let the comfrey continue to grow more towards the sides. And will it grow back again? Absolutely. Absolutely, in no time. I might use this comfrey as mulch underneath some of my fruit trees. You'll see, or I'll put it into the compost heap. It's not a plant that needs any help growing. It will find itself and it will regrow quite literally without any assistance. I've got it growing over the pebbles as well at the moment, so I'll just pull some of this back. This stuff is lovely. I can put it in the compost, but it's taking over a bit too much space here, so I'm just clearing back. So as you saw in one of my previous videos, absolutely nature wants to win all the time. And if you leave nature up to her devices, she will absolutely take over the whole space. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. What I'm trying to do today is just find a balance between, just be still and listen to the birds. What I'm trying to do is find a balance between leaving enough for nature, enough, but also make it an enjoyable space for the family to be able to utilize as well. So I'm just pulling back a little bit and just reclaiming some spaces. But it's good that nature takes over if we don't take care of her. It is a good thing that we do allow nature to take over, because in essence, all these wildflowers are here to help nature. So it's better than leaving the space naked and bare. So I'm just going to carry on, just pulling back in certain areas, carry on trimming back the hedge, and I'll bring it to you. I'll show you the finished area. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. Perfectly formed trees. These are just voluntary trees that have just fallen. Seeds have fallen and somehow they've germinated over time. But I'm not looking to have trees in the pathway, and so I'm picking them out. Okay, so for today, I have completed the job in the garden. Thank you so much for watching. This is the hedge area, one of many in the garden. These are the cherries. But what you saw me do was just find balance in the garden. I've trimmed back the laurel. This is the mirror garden. These are mirrors under the trees. There I am. And there you are. Okay, so I've just tidied up this area, trimmed the hedge back somewhat, opened up the path somewhat. There are still plenty of wildflowers growing here. All I've done is manage them so that they're not taking up the whole space. So the wildflowers, the wild plants, the comfrey has been just pulled to the side to give more space in the pathway along here. The hedge has been trimmed so that it's a manageable size. And I've actually got here, it's called a step apple. It's an apple tree, but it's a step over. And what that means, okay, in case you're wanting the name of the plants behind, that's the hedge that's just been trimmed. It's an apple tree, but it's called a step over. And it's created in this way by being put on a particular root stock and then grafted on. So it's actually short to the ground, but it does need some pruning back in areas just so that it is manageable. And perhaps it's a project for me after it's been harvested this year. I think this is definitely a project that I've been meaning to do for a while. But the apples are doing really well, and they always do very well. They're large apples, slightly sort of more a cooking apple. These are more of a cooking apple, but they are beautiful and they're large in size. So I've just cleared this area, as you can see, raked back, not doing too much. The hedge is trimmed back. I've just slightly pushed back the pots here. The one at the back is blueberries. The one in the foreground, the peace lilies, arum lilies. And it's all looking good, even if I say so myself. Is the area that I've actually let overgrow slightly with the intention of observing what nature produces in terms of wildflowers. And there are many different ones here. But as you've seen today, my task in this video was just to open up this space slightly and trim back the hedge, which you can see that I have done. And I'm pleased with the job. There are so many more jobs to get done in this garden. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Please do like the video simply by giving me a thumbs up, and it allows others to view the content in this video. If you haven't already, as always, I know I like the fact that you are considering subscribing. Perhaps today is a day that you might do it. But for all of those of you who have already subscribed, you know how appreciative I am. Thank you so much. Thank you for being in the garden. Thank you for being with me in the garden. Until my next video, take care and enjoy. Be in the garden. Be in nature.